Oh. It's all gone. All gone. I don't have no more. It's all gone. Hello YouTubers, DiveCop3 here. It's been an extremely long time since I've posted anything, but I've been asked by a young viewer to post not really an update, but some more additional information. Apparently he found it very useful, even though he plays on PC and not console, and a lot of my older stuff, if not all of it, has been um, stopped because of all the fixes over the last 4 or 5 years. But apparently you can still do some of the tricks with some alterations on the PC. So good for him for being on top of his game, as it were, and trying some of these tricks out. Now, what you're seeing me, I'm just walking around right now. It has nothing to do with nothing, but I thought come out here in the light and get out of that bedroom, and you can see that there's tons of zombies around here. But what the young viewer wants to know is, what kind of stuff do I do? What kind of stuff do I carry? So let's do a quick video. As you can see on the bottom left corner, top, I carry some first aid. To the left, going counterclockwise, I carry some throwing knives. The bottom, at the 6 o'clock level, I guess, is the ultraviolet light, or the normal light, I'm sorry, not ultraviolet. And then my primary weapon is at 3 o'clock. So let's go into my inventory so you can see what I actually have on me. Okay. Under weapons, I carry a vast array of weapons. But unfortunately with the fix, I want to say, what, 18 months ago, give or take? Somebody can correct me if they want to. You can repair your weapons now. So before, where all this was filled up with a variety of weapons, you don't have to do that anymore. As a matter of fact, this is probably overkill. I would suggest that you always carry a fast reaction gun of some kind. I usually carry the shotgun. I generally carry at least 1 or 2 swords, the bow and arrow, in this case the compound bow and a crossbow, and then 1 other melee weapon. Going back to accessories, again, this is overkill now, but I always carry a variety of Molotovs. You can never have too many ultraviolet wands, regardless of their level. Even a split second can save your life. A little trick with these rendering knives. I didn't really realize it, but it says it right there in the description. A throwing knife that applies bleeding effect upon striking its enemy. In other words, you throw it, you stab them with it, and then they slowly bleed out. Just like in 7 Days to Die, when you use a bone knife or a hunting knife and you stab one of the zombies, you can see them slowly bleed out. And then you may get lucky with another shot with a melee weapon or something, and they die that much faster. Or they just simply bleed out and die. Same theory. I didn't realize that because I, like most people, I don't bother reading the descriptions. I like just going in and playing the game and figuring it out as I go. But I couldn't figure out why I kept throwing these rendering knives at zombies and didn't see immediate effect. Well, now I know. And again, oh, I didn't mean to click out. And of course, I don't always carry grenades. That's why you don't see a whole lot of them on here. But, you know, I've got a couple on there just in case. Well, under consumables, I always have the first aid regeneration booster, the inhaler, military first aid, and I always carry a crack load of first aid kits. And again, I don't really care what the level is. I carry a boatload of them. And if you think this is overkill, you ought to see what's in my home stash. Now, right now I've got mushrooms in the choices there. I don't know why. They're there. I don't use them. Same thing with the poison resistant booster. As far as I'm concerned, this, the shock, the fire, they're worthless. The only thing that works is when you're in the GRE buildings and you go into the radiated room to grab a crystal or something, and the booster that slows that down and gives you extra time is very nice, especially if you're in trying to get one of the cases unlocked and you're not very good at lock picking, or if you're doing stealth shots and you got to stay in that room for a few minutes to shoot zombies or biters or volatiles that are in another room that you're trying to shoot through the door. My equipment, I did this in the video that I thought saved and it didn't. I try to only carry about 3 or 4 items in here. If you hover over one and there's a negative number or something in the red, I dismantle it and use the cloth and things to my advantage. I don't carry any of that excess junk with me. Down here, of course, I got my GRE access key, so when I'm in the GRE buildings, they unlock the doors. I get my binoculars, I got my paraglider, my ultraviolet light, obviously, my grappling hook, and of course the GRE detector, which at my level, and we'll cut over to my skill level, I don't need it anymore. I'm maxed out on everything, so there's no point in having anything with me. And these I'm slowly upgrading as we go. It hasn't really been a major concern with me because, I mean, look, I'm at 700, I'm at 314 and 700. I mean, you know, I'm at 134 Vanquisher level. There's not a lot that I really care about. I mean, look at my score. So there it is. And then I have, you know, just over $780,000 or coins to buy stuff. So my collectibles, well, I did better than most, I guess. But here I still have the mementos, the tapes, and the graffiti. I still have, as you can see, plenty of empty boxes. And I don't get on YouTube to find out where they're all at. So I don't. To me, that's cheating. That takes the fun out of it. Now, a lot of this, some of these, I'm never going to find because I did the quests and things from the journal either in the wrong order or randomly. Somehow the outcome came out different that it stopped me from getting the reward. So my best advice to my young viewer is always have some throwing knives because they are quick and easy to use. If you're not going to do that and you're especially at night, have the 9 o'clock, if you're looking at the lower left selection as a clock, the 9 o'clock where my knives are, have it blank. Because if you accidentally have it on, let's say, grappling hook, and you're fighting a volatile, you can't grab a hold of a volatile like I'm about to do here and throw this guy to you and then stomp on his head. It's not going to work, okay? So I would highly suggest that you either have throwing knives, which is an excellent source to kill immediately, like that, or leave it blank, because eventually you are going to make a mistake. So hopefully some of this information, even though I probably talked really fast, helps and you have a great time playing this game. I've been playing this game for over 5 years, on and off, to the point where I've started creating my own missions and things, or contests. So I advise you, if you're interested in knowing what I'm talking about, go check out some of my older videos, and hopefully you can have a good laugh. Take care. Ciao.